Hello everybody and welcome again to the cave for another video. And today I have a special video for you about how to clean your robotic vacuum cleaner and keep it in excellent maintenance form. So pretty much all of us recognize this product. Many of us have bought a robotic vacuum cleaner. It's really popular. It's like being sold by the millions in the world. You've got all sorts of brands. You've got the iRoomba, etc. I personally am doing this video about the model robotic S5 Max. It's really important to emphasize it really doesn't matter what model or brand you have, because all of them working pretty much the same. They've got their motion sensors, they've got their docking station, they've got their dustbin. So they're really pretty much working the same. So you can really apply this video to whatever brand or model of robotic vacuum cleaner that you own. So it's totally fine if you have iRoom or something else. Differences should be really minimal because really they all work the same. Okay, so few words for beginning. We have this product which is really beneficial product for daily household. These products can really help you keep your house clean and save you hours of sweeping the house manually with a broom. Really guys, ever since I've got this vacuum cleaner, I can barely remember myself holding a broom, wiping and sweeping the floor. It really doesn't happen anymore ever since we've got this robot. It's doing really excellent works, and I really consider it like a part of the family. So it's really an important role factor in keeping your house clean and save you a lot of time. I also think the vacuum cleaner got a really critical role if you're fighting a dust mite allergy. If anyone's suffering from a dust mite allergy, he probably knows that the house must be vacuumed like on a daily basis in order for the allergy to be kept under containment. So, if you're suffering from this allergy, so the robot can reach places you cannot reach with a broom, like under the bed, other furniture, under the oven. So I think it plays really critical role fighting your dust mite allergy if you have one, okay, which is really widespread, so it might be really helpful in this case. Another thing is most modern brands include a light wet mop function. So after you completed the dry vacuum cleaning with the robot, you can attach the mop with some water, adding some water in its tank, and you can do the wet mop option. I personally don't use it because it's really light, it doesn't really resemble full wet mop like you're doing manually. So, but you have the option, which is fine. And as we mentioned, it can reach really hard locations, so I think it got a critical role keeping your household clean. So what is the problem that we're facing holding this device? The main issue is that the combination of optics, electronics, and dust is not a good combination. Also, you have a constant wear of the parts because robot always working most of the cases on a daily basis, so it's got a really serious wear and tear. So if you combine everything, the optics, the electronics, the wear, the dust, it's really not a good combination for an electric piece of machinery. So in order to face this issue, you must give it a good clean. You must keep it on a perfect maintenance form in order to prevent malfunctions and breakdowns. Okay, so the solution to this problem is really keeping a maintenance under a disciplined manner. Under, you have your fixed day of the week when you keep the robot clean. You're doing the maintenance, you're doing the cleanup, I recommend once a week. I think it's totally okay. I don't think you should, go crazy and clean it every day. I don't think this is the case. I think once a week is really okay. You have in the next part of this video, I will show you the advanced application of the product, in which you can see some advanced cleaning options, and you should be notified if some of the parts are due for cleanup or for replacement. Okay, but the basic cleanup once a week, it's totally okay. Okay, so we will start the cleanup right now. Okay, so first step, I will just remove the robot from the docking position. Okay, this is a docking position. You can see it's pretty much soiled, so we just need to clean it up a bit. All we really have to complete the cleanup is, some white cleanup wipes, some Q-tips, and some dry wipes. Okay, really not an issue. Okay, so it's really recommended to start with the wet wipes. Okay, and then to go over again with the dry wipes. Okay, so I'm just starting to clean the sensors area of the docking station. It's really important to go over the contacts here, so you won't have malfunctioning charging the robot. So I'm really going through this thoroughly, upper, sides, below. Once I'm done, I can really just go over again with the dry wipe. Okay, so I'm really going thoroughly with the dry wipe. Okay, docking station cleanup is important because you want the charging process to go with no problems, and it also, transmits a signal to the sensor about the charging station location. So we want this to be clean as well, so robots could find its way to the docking station easily. Okay, so if we've done cleaning up the docking station, we're going to the next step, which is to clean the robot itself. Plugging it back. Okay, so we're picking up a robot. You can see that we can start with general cleaning on the top side. You can see some dirt. Okay, so we're just going with the wet wipe on top of the robot, going through all this dirt. Yeah, and again, once completed, we just go over again with the dry wipe. Okay, looking better. Okay, next step is an easy step. You just open your cover and you must empty the dust bin.
Dust bin removed.
Okay, so you can see my dust bin is pretty much full. So just open it up. You head to your nearest trash bin and you empty it. Okay, you can also note that in most vacuum cleaners you have an extra brush for cleaning attached, so you can obviously use it. It's really totally fine. Okay, so next step, after we emptied our dustbin, you can see that there is filter attached, so you can also uninstall the filter and give it a nice clean. Oh, sorry. Fell over. Okay, so just give it a nice clean with the brush. Okay, once you've done, you just install it the way it was, and you put it all back together in under the cover.
Dustbin installed.
Okay, so we got the confirmation that's been installed. You can go over here these parts as well, but it's really pretty much okay. Okay, next step is to turn over the robot, and you can see the additional parts. Okay, one part we have here is the front wheel. You can pull it out in most cases gently. And again, you go through with the wet wipe. And the dry wipe. Okay, once it's done, you put it back and install it. Okay, next phase is you really can use the attached brush to tear any residue of hairs attached to the rotating brush. You can see them here. You can see some residue of hairs. Okay, so I'm just using the sharp part of the cleaning brush attached in order to remove this hair residue. Okay, so we have this hair residue removed. You can give it a little rotation to see that there aren't any hair residue left. Okay, next step is the main brush. You just need to uninstall it. Okay, here is the same story. You also have a lot of really some big chunks of dust and mainly hair residue. Okay, so again, I'm using the sharp part of the attached brush to remove all hair residue. Okay, in this specific model, you can even go further and uninstall parts of this main brush, so it will be easier to pull back the hair residue. Okay, so I'm just pulling back the hair residue. Unlocking these extra parts. You can see a lot of hair residue. Okay, once it's pretty much okay, we can just make another sweep with the attached brush. Reinstall the extra parts and lock them in place. Okay, next step is, you can clean the house of the main brush. You've got this part and you've got this part. So just can go over with the wet and white wipes to give it a cleaner look. Okay, and inside here again, it's totally fine cleaning here as well. You can give it a general wipe as well. Once we've done, again, we're just moving over again with the dry wipe. And you can see it looking better now. Once we've done, we're just putting back the main brush inside. See that it's working fine. Yep. Last step here, I think, is to go through the contacts and the sensors. You can recognize the two charging contacts. You really need to give them a good wipe, and you can also notify the main sensors. 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors, and the bottom sensor, and you also have the side sensors. You could see here some dust. 2 side sensors. Okay, so we're just going through the bottom and side sensors and the charging contacts. With the wet wipe. Okay, and as usual with the dry wipe. You can just touch the wheels to see if any hair residue is present or other obstacles. Okay, that's about it, guys. So this is really the first part of the cleaning. I will now go through the second part of the cleaning, which is mostly using the maintenance part of the application of the device, and then we can see some advanced cleanup features. Just starting the second part of the cleanup. So after we did the main cleanup, basically going through all the parts, cleaning them thoroughly, we can move on to the product actual application in order to examine some extra cleanup features. Okay, so what I will do, I will just click the Mi Home application. That's the application for my Roborock S5 Max vacuum cleaner. I'm just clicking it. Yeah, once I've clicked it, I'm at the main screen. I will just click the Roborock S5 Max icon over here. It will open up another screen in which you can see the house map, battery level, cleaning time, etc. What we want really to examine is the advanced cleaning tips and maintenance tips. So I will just click the 3 points up in the upper right corner menu. Yeah, I will just scroll a little bit and go to maintenance. Okay, here you can see some advanced maintenance features. Some of them are basic and can help us track what we cleaned and when we did it, so we can keep on track on when we should clean it again. Okay, the filter is a crucial part which helps keep the robot intact. It's got an estimated 146 hours remaining. Reason it's almost 100% is that I've replaced it not long ago. Okay, something like $10 on eBay. You just get a new filter for your specific model. Once you got that filter, you just click on the filter and you click the reset button. So the application can keep track of the new filter, and you know that it is 100%, it is new. Once 150 hours approximately will be done, you will have the reminder to replace it. Okay, so I'm hitting the back button. You can see that the next item is the side brush. The robot's got a side brush. I'm guessing it's also got a lifespan of something like 115 hours. So I did not replace it since I bought this robot. So you can see it's only got 39 hours remaining. If I click that, you can see I've used it for 161 hours until today. And once it will, become less than 10%, I guess I will just order a new one from eBay. The application should alert me with a notification that the side brush is about to expire, and I will just look this item in eBay, order it, and then once it comes, I will just install it and reset this function. Okay, third maintenance item is the main brush. Again, same story. You've got something like 300 hours of use. I've used approximately half of that, so it says it's approximately 47-50%. Okay, so you just keep on track. Mop, you just replace it as needed. Personally, I don't really use the wet mop option. I just use a regular dust dry vacuum cleaner, and I just mop by myself. Okay, and then you also have the sensors item, which reminds you to clean the sensor on time. If you click that, it shows you the position of the sensors. So just reminding you of cleaning them. Yeah, basically it's at 30 hours of use, but when I just clean the robot once a week, I just clean them on the way. Okay, so you just can click sensor wiped and it will become back to normal status. Okay, you guys, that was all for today. I really want to thank you all for watching this video. If you found value, you're welcome to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. If you have any question or comments, I'll be more than happy to answer. You can leave them down below. And until next time, as always, cheers from the cave.